Evening, ladies and gents. We're at the Woolwich Royal Arsenal. We'll be seeing some more of these in a sec, but it's like the detailing on these that I really like. I've shown these on my Facebook before, but never on YouTube and the other things. And this will be the makers here: AG, PSA, and then MDLXXI, which will be the date in Latin. And just there, it's got 1490. Whether that's the date or not, I don't know. I really don't know. But look, there's the firing hole for gunpowder. Right, I shall pause that. And we're looking at the type of things they were doing, or the River Thames they were doing firing at back in the day. I shall pause this one, I'll stop this one, and then rejoin you at the other cannons and that. This one here is a Turkish gun. It's bigger than the one we've just seen. I've decided to call this one Helen. Don't know why, it's just got the look of a Helen about it. Sickle and Star. I like this one because it hasn't got a great deal of detail on it, but what it has got is interesting. And if this is in Islamic or Arabic, what have you, if anyone could even understand or translate this, that I would be very, very pleased with. It's got some more stuff down here, look, all in Arabic, which I suppose is the numbering and everything for it. And there's the firing hole for Helen. Join me back again at the next. There's a batch of them together, so we'll join again at those. And they're not far from here, so I'll rejoin you now because you get the architecture and everything of the Woolwich Arsenal. If that kind of thing interests you. I've got my trolley with me today, so I'll walk on the grass because the noise will be horrendous otherwise. So yeah, a restaurant or something that is. This is called the something quarter. It's all changed now and whatnot. Still military presence, of course, in some aspects of it, but a lot of it's flats and things now, all these old bits of it. Right, I'm going to pause you for a minute because there's a lot of people about, and I will catch back up again in a sec, alright? And as I told you, you've got a batch of cannons here. You'll have to be a little bit careful because there are some people about, but yeah. Steward et Mondroit. The Royal Arms. Eagley.
Tata, scoate-le micile și adă încoace în fața noastră.
FM Eagley. Wilmot is obviously the maker. And there's your firing pin for that one now. Never been bunged up. one's been filled up with iron, that one. But there is another one here, and that's been well plugged up, that. But that's quite old, obviously, by the looks of it. Swing trolley there. Ain't even no firing hole on this one visible because it's so old and stuff. And the biggest of the lot is this one. Breech loader. You would not want to be on the receiving end of that lot, would you? Shall retrieve my trolley, then we'll see the other couple. Ah, it's clear now. Over here, look, are guard huts. We'll have a look at the cannons, then we're going to have a look at them. But they're from Napoleonic times, the guard huts. So, yeah. Military. We've done a good bit of military today. A lot of South Woolwich is military. Plane taking off. Yeah, a lot of South Woolwich is military, as I say. GR2, George II. Scholtin, by the looks of it. I can't really make that one out, but there's the firing hole for it. This one here is G. So this in the Latin. DCC XLV which will be the date in Latin. The poundage of what it takes, or what it fires rather. I and H King, 1809. Oh, there we are. It's date in English. Then you've got the Royal Arms. That'll be George III, 1809. Mad King George. Oh look, it's got two. Careful not to film people, because obviously there's quite a few people about. Ah, that's it. There we go. There's your cannons. That's that great big massive one there. And then this one. They've probably arranged them in date order. GR, so that could be George IV or George III. XXXIX. That's the poundage for it. Looks like it's been ground off there, look, something, and got an arrow pointed on it. That's been ground down. Some of these guns, interestingly enough, they captured them from enemies and stuff and then used them again on those enemies. Dieu et mon droit. I think that means loyally I serve or something like that. I could be totally wrong. Yeah, this is Woolwich Arsenal. There we go. Do a quick pan around. And now we'll go and have a look at these guard hut things. One of them's a calf called Con Gusto, and the other one is a florist's. Beg your pardonage. Right. And we'll be seeing another old bit of architecture in a sec as well, apart from the guard huts. I'll point you down at the floor a minute because there's a lot of people about. Oh, there we go, look. You can see right down the avenue. I've never been down that way yet, so I've no idea what it's like. A lot of redevelopment, so that'll be another one to check out for another time. I'm also pointing you down as well because something different I want to show, but in a separate video, which will only be a short. Right, here we go. East and West Riverside Guard Rooms, Grade 2 listed, built 1814 to 1815, rare. This one's a florist's. It was open earlier but it's closed now obviously, so. But this one is like a little cafe restaurant type thing, and that's still open at the moment, but yeah. Show a little bit of that. And the other thing is over here. It's pointed down again at the floor. Oh, that's no one about now. Well, this is some of the only remaining sections of the old Woolwich Royal Arsenal and dockyards. So these stones would have been here in old Samuel Pepys's day, when he used to walk along the riverbank and to the Royal Arsenal. He liked his walks, did Samuel Pepys. I don't know what it was part of or what it is or was. Danger, do not climb on this structure. The landlord will not accept responsibility. And the shame of it is, I don't think there is that there's no nothing to tell you where it was. It's obviously part of a very big building. It's got like part of it is a little room. So yeah, pointing that way again. That's piqued my curiosity, that has. Risk of falling. There's the cannons there, and this, I don't know what this is or was. Quite interesting, isn't it? Well, if you like that kind of thing. But I do know this was here in Samuel Pepys' days, and it was part of the old dockyards and Woolwich Arsenal, but as to what part of it was or what building it was, what purpose it served, I don't know. So yeah, very interesting, but not stupid. Right, we should go around this way. Oh, that's where that little doorway leads to. That was obviously a passageway of some kind. Wonder what it was used for. Okay. And this is obviously passageway. These are passageways. This is a larger passageway, and that's a smaller passageway. So I wouldn't mind betting it's a gunpowder store or something. So yeah. And that, ladies and gentlemen, should we get back round this way again? End on. Won't climb on it or walk on it, not just because of the sign, but there's no point. I know what this leads to now. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, it's the Royal Arsenal with the old guard huts there. Cannons, but there's kids over there now, so I won't show those. You've just seen those. If you found this interesting at all, please give it a like and a share. Anyone that's into their Samuel Pepys history will like this one. Take care all. And this is a nice little area, just past where we've been. Literally a few minutes walk down from the Assembly by Peter Burke and the Royal Arsenal is this, and it looks even better lit up at night time. But I won't be hanging around that long. Oh, it looks pretty good now actually. The water at each of those fountains lights up different colours and stuff like that. Very nice. You get a lot of people sitting here. It was really busy with kids earlier, so I couldn't film it, but sun just starting to set now. It's pretty good, so it's played in our favour. And you know, I can actually feel a bit of sunburn on the back of my neck. That's how nice it's been today. And you can walk in this and stuff. It's designed, one, to keep people cool, and two, for play, like for children. And they obviously, you can imagine kids absolutely love this. So I'm lucky to have caught it so empty. Stepping stones as well. What you get, and it's nice to see, you get the parents, they'll take their shoes and socks off and they'll walk across like in this bit, and the kids will go from stepping stone to stepping stone. There we go, all lighting up a different colour. And we're going to get another little industrial piece of East End history here. What you're looking at there is Tate and Lyle's sugar factory, which kind of went into decline for a while, but seems to be doing alright now. They've done up a lot of the old buildings and that there, and good. It's nice to see that come back, a little bit of industry. It's what this area was made of 5, maybe 6, maybe a little bit longer years ago. All this where we're standing here now, none of this existed, and it was all completely run down, dilapidated dockyards and stuff like that. So yeah, this is nice to see. We'll have a little walk around. I've got my trolley with me, so if it makes any noise, do excusez-moi. Look, and it runs down, the water comes from there and runs down the steps here and stuff. Nice. And when it's baking hot, really baking hot, I will come here myself and take my shoes and socks off and walk in that, because that will be very, very refreshing. But yeah, it's really nice of a night time. Let's get back a bit further. That's what I call bastard money shot. That one. Here we are. Nice. This was not going to be a long one either. I don't know whether I'll put this on separately. I may tag it on to the end of my Woolwich Arsenal pre-record. We're more or less there, so it's a nice little end touch. Yeah, I think I'll get Rob to do that for me. He's a diamond with the editing. I didn't like to keep asking him at first, and he said to me, any editing you want to do, and let me know, because he's only working part-time now, so it gives him something to do. And editing is literally his passion. He loves it. It's what he does. And he's enjoyed some of the places I've done. I sent him the footage this afternoon from the location I've done. I won't say where it is yet. And he really, really was into this one, because he loves his World War II, does Rob, so anything World War II. So yeah, Rob's working on that as we speak. Right, another plane taking off. Runs down through there. You can walk through all this bit and stuff and whatnot. Be very nice when it's hot. Right, that's that. Take care all.